Welcome to Secure and Soar, the CEO's guide to cybersecurity and AI success. The weekly web show where we arm sharp CEOs like you with the smarts to dodge hackers and harness AI without needing a PhD in geek speak. By joining us, you've taken the first step, outsmarting many business owners who think, my IT guy has got this, or AI is just a buzzword. That's why we're here. Every Wednesday, we unpack the latest in cybersecurity and AI strategy, showing sharp CEOs like you how to lock down risks and skyrocket growth. So grab your coffee, mute those notifications, and let's dive into making your business a fortress and a force to be reckoned with.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Secure and Soar, where we bring CEOs and business owners like you the latest in cybersecurity and AI. And here's what we're covering today. The latest attacks hitting the U.S. schools and state agencies. Big news from Canada and the U.K. about AI regulation and innovation. Who these events are affecting and what it means for your business. The cost of absolutely doing nothing. What you can control starting today, and how to turn this chaos into growth. And finally, our new weekly tradition, the AI myth of the week. So let's talk about who I am. Well, my name is Earl Kelly, and I am here as your host of Secure and Soar, powered by EK3 Technologies. Every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern, we break down the top headlines in cyber and AI. Not fluff, not tech jargon, just real talk for real business owners who want to stay ahead of threats and unlock new opportunities. So let's talk about what's really going on. We're going to start with cybersecurity. The New York Post is reporting that more than 20 school districts in Long Island have been breached by cyber criminals. And these aren't just small attacks. They're talking over 10,000 students' personal data that has been compromised. Meanwhile, in Indiana, Axios confirms that the state's Department of Transportation was hit with a sophisticated phishing attack using a previously used vendor's system. Thousands received fraudulent messages about unpaid tolls. Here in Florida, you may have received one of those as well. So if you think cyber threats are slowing down, they're not. They're evolving, and they're targeting weak links. They're exploiting third-party relationships with you, and they're moving faster than most teams can keep up. So let's talk about AI. There's a big shakeup in Canada, and they've just appointed Evan Solomon as their first ever Minister of Artificial Intelligence and Digital Innovation. That's right, a cabinet-level seat has been dedicated to AI policy in Canada. And over in the UK, their government launched an AI-powered tool. Wow, I cannot talk today. An AI-powered tool called Console. And Console is designed to cut public consultation times and save an estimated £20 million annually. I think that's about $1. Not real good on the exchange rate. Just kidding. And Meta, yes, Facebook's parent company Meta, is reportedly working on smart glasses with built-in AI that offer you real-time recognition of faces as well as contextual awareness, right? So that's great for business. If you are really bad at remembering faces, you don't need to. Facebook will remember it for you. It's kind of creepy, but it is coming. So why does all this matter to you? Let's break it down. So these attacks are not just targeting governments and schools. They're warnings for all of us. If you're a business owner, especially in industries like healthcare, finance, education, or legal, you are in the bullseye. Why? Because cyber criminals go after the vulnerable. Schools are often underfunded when it comes to IT, and state agencies rely on outdated vendor systems. And small to mid-sized businesses, they are often too busy growing to focus on locking the digital doors. So let's talk some numbers. The average cost of a data breach in 2025 is projected to hit $4.5 million per incident. But it's not just about money. It's lawsuits, it's lost clients, it's lost reputation. That same reputation that you spent years building being shattered overnight. And let's not ignore the cost of AI negligence. So while some companies are saving millions and increasing their productivity with AI tools, those that are ignoring it are falling behind every single day. So as a business owner, what do I have control over? Well, you may not have control over what hackers do or what AI gets released next. But here's what you do control. Cyber hygiene keeps your systems patched, right? So making sure your cyber hygiene is up to date. You need to audit your vendor relationships. Last month, we had an entire webinar on your vendor relationships and how those can make you vulnerable, right? So audit your vendor relationships. Train your employees like they're the first and last line of defense, because guess what? They are. You need to study AI readiness, right? So start testing AI tools now, not just for novelty, but for real AI outcomes. Use AI to summarize long reports, improve client response time, and analyze data trends or even data proposals. Now, having said that, I am going to tell you, and I had this conversation with several people yesterday at the Jacksonville Business Professionals meeting, that new AI tools come out probably daily. And just because it's an AI tool and it says it can do cool things, you need to make sure that it is compliant with your cybersecurity standards, right? So that leads us into number 3, which is policies and compliance. Review your data privacy and AI usage policies. Make sure the AI tool that you're using is protecting your data, and make sure that you're not just secure, but also that you're aligned with emerging regulations, right? So how can I use all of this to leverage my growth? Well, it isn't all about doom and gloom, right? If you play it right, today's risks are tomorrow's revenues, right? You can use AI to reduce overhead and improve service delivery. You can turn cybersecurity from a cost center into a trust multiplier. When clients know that their data is safe, they stay loyal. You can position your company as a forward-thinking company by investing in digital transformation, not just reacting and leading. And as a bonus, many times you can get bigger clients because your cybersecurity is in check. And many bigger companies now are expecting this when they're doing business with other businesses, especially small businesses. So, and our bonus segment for this week is going to be the AI myth of the week. And the AI myth of the week is this. Our AI myth is you need to be some sort of data scientist to use AI effectively. This is 100% false. So this myth stops way too many business owners from even exploring AI. The truth is, you don't need a PhD in computer science to get results. You need curiosity, you need clarity on your goals, and you need the right prompts. Today's AI tools are designed for business people, not coders. So you already know better than anyone else your business, right? AI just helps you to do more of what you do the best, but do it faster. If you can describe the problem, AI can help you solve it. Think of it as like having a really smart intern, except this one doesn't sleep, it doesn't call in sick, and it costs a fraction of a new hire. So no, you don't have to be technical. You need to be strategic, right? So to wrap it up, we are living in a time of disruption, but also a time of massive opportunity. Cyber threats will only increase. AI will only accelerate, but you're not powerless. In fact, you are in the driver's seat if you choose to be. So book a cyber discovery session with me. We can talk about AI, how AI can help you in your business. You can go to ek3.tech/CSS, or you can call me at 904-867-3664. If you're really interested about learning more in cybersecurity, you can join us for our AI Unleashed, our exclusive CEO event on leveraging AI for efficiency, security, and growth. That's going to be Friday, Thursday, is it? Is it Thursday or Friday? I feel like it's Friday. It is Friday. So Friday, May the 30th, 2025 at 11:45 a.m. at Fogo de Chão. That is Fogo de Chão in the Jacksonville Town Center. You can sign up at ek3.live/LNL225. And get this, it's a $79.99 value for the ticket. But if you use the code EK3, that's my personal code, EK3, I will give you a ticket for free. So if you go sign up, I'll give you a ticket for free to AI Unleashed. It's going to be a great lunch and learn. So join us. And that's it for today's Secure and Soar. My name, again, is Earl Kelly from EK3 Technologies. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with other business leaders who need to hear it. And I'll see you next Wednesday right here on all streaming platforms at 11 a.m. Eastern. And until next week, be absolutely kind to each other and have a great week.